Hey gangsters, it's just me, Ghetto Mama, and it's Thursday. Who's thirsty out there? I am. I'm thirsty for a lot of things. Anyway, yeah, so tonight, since it's kind of cold here in Reno, Nevada, we don't have any snow or anything like that. Well, we did in the mountains a couple weeks ago, but not down here on the valley floor. So tonight, I made chicken curry. That's butter. I put a little bit of butter in it. And I got, it's got carrots in it. And some cauliflower. Thought I'd switch it up a little bit. And then I got a salad here. This is just lettuce and some cherry tomatoes that need to be used up. And some ranch dressing and a little bit of French dressing, and I'm trying to figure out how to angle this. You got the cherry tomato. I'm going to put the rest of my hand on this. I wish this would work. I wish I could prop it up, but I can't. Anyway, let's see how this tastes. I think this is all low carb. I hope it is anyway. If I'm still hungry though, I might have another bowl of this stuff, because I don't think it's going to hurt. I haven't had any curry for a while. The rest of the family is going to eat it on rice. I usually have roti with it. That's like Indian like tortillas. They call it rotis. It's got like whole wheat flour, but since I'm doing a no carb thing, no rotis for me. This is really good. Well, tomorrow's the 1st, so it's a day that I try to pay all my bills up. That way I don't have to worry about them for a month, you know what I mean? And on bill paying day, we always go out to eat somewhere. Well, because I'm on this diet, I don't know where to go out to eat, because there's not really any good salad bars anywhere around here. And I don't want to pay like $15, $16 for a salad bar at a casino buffet, because that's what it would cost. I don't have money like that right now. Because, I mean, let's face it, we got 2 holidays coming up. We got Christmas and then New Year's Eve. And since it got colder, my utility bills jumped up over $100. I'm like, you know, in the summertime it was high because I was cooling the place off. Now I'm trying to warm the place up, and I keep my thermostat set on 62 at night. And in the daytime, if it's really cold in here, I put it up like to 68. I mean, what can you do, right? Oh yeah. Beverage tonight is milk. Cheers. I was going to do a video for my other channel. I was going to do some front porch sitting, but it was like cold out today. And I don't know. I didn't think it was a good idea to go out there and sit and do that. So I might do a video tonight from my room for today. But I'm not sure because the lighting in my room isn't any good. Everything looks yellow. Or maybe I'll just go sit in my chair in the living room and do a video. So I might be doing that. Remember the chicken that I had last night? This is that chicken. I don't know how there was 3 pieces left, but there was 3 pieces left, and I took it off the bone and I put it in the crock pot with all my spices and stuff. I made some chicken broth with the pollo seasoning. And it got to the point where I could shred it all up. I mean, it was like shredded before, it was like in pieces, but now it's really shredded up, so it's mixed through this really good. And that's what this turned out to be, curry, chicken curry. I got my last name Singh because I was married to an Indian from India. And he cooked the most delicious Indian food. I love Indian food. I love curries and stuff like that. And he's Punjabi, so he didn't really eat a lot of meat, so it was like a lot of vegetarian. And that was good because I was a vegetarian for a long time. And I never had Indian cuisine till I married him. So I'm glad that, you know, we had a relationship because I learned a lot about, you know, other kind of people. And learn cultural things and stuff like that. In fact, I'm glad I moved to Nevada. I used to live in Florida. And, you know, it's kind of closed-minded because it's old people down there, retirement people and stuff like that. So the community was, like, really kind of closed-minded. But, you know, like, even though they were closed-minded, the different races seemed to mesh well. There wasn't a bunch of racial stuff like there's going on now. But, yeah, Nevada's it's a good place. It really is. I am glad I moved here, even though I lost everything coming here. The reason why I moved here is because I used to work in the medical field, and I was an occupational and physical therapist assistant shadow for both of these. And when they would come into the state facility that I worked at, they would come at different times, one in the afternoon and one in the morning, and I would follow each of these guys around and help them and position people and lift people around with a partner. I'd get to pick somebody to help me lift, or the physical therapist or whoever, you know, occupational therapist, they would help me lift. But if they were like too busy because they were documenting stuff, then I'd had to get a partner. And this is how I, hurt my back. The lady that was my partner for the day, I did not pick her. It was a stupid pick. I don't know who told her to come and help me, but she was a short lady. She was like about 4'11" or something like that. And I'm 5'6". And we were transferring a client from one spot to the other, and we were like at the kind of like in the lobby, and my partner's daughter came in, and my partner that was holding the feet, or the legs I should say, she turned to talk to her daughter, letting go of the person. This person was a big 300-pound person, and at the time I wasn't big and fat like I am now. If I would have been the size I am now back then, maybe it would have been a better deal for me. But anyway, she turned around to talk to her daughter and dropped this person's legs, and I was standing there holding this 300-pound person up all by myself, and I'm saying, "Hey, so and so, grab him, grab him, grab him. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall." So she went and grabbed him. So I had to walk 2 feet over to where his wheelchair was and stick him in his wheelchair by myself. And I thought I got out of it without hurting my back until as the evening, because I was on 2 to 11 that particular day, because that particular physical therapist was working in the evening. And by 8 o'clock, this happened around, I'd say 5 or 6, and by 8 o'clock at night, my back was shot. I was in excruciating pain walking around, and that ended my career. I cannot lift anybody anymore. I can't do nothing. And because I have the herniated disc in my back and degenerative disc disease, I have it in my cervical, in other words, my neck. I have it in my lower back, all up and down my spine, and that's why I'm in a lot of pain all the time, you know. And that's why being on a diet like this is really beneficial for me, because sugar is a inflammatory thing. It'll flame you up. So if you have fibro or anything, you know, like wrong with you that gets inflamed, lay off the sugar. I'm not kidding. And you would be so surprised at what sugar is in stuff. I mean, for real. Something innocent, you think, oh, there's not a lot of sugar in that, and then you read the label or whatever, or Google it, you'd be so surprised. But if I lose this weight, and I don't have this big old poochy belly that I have, it won't be pulling on my back. So that should like really help, you know, should really, really help. Today my legs were going numb. My left leg, I don't know what the deal was with that, but it was going numb. And getting really weak today because I was like buzzing around the kitchen trying to cook this curry and stuff like that. I think I overdid it. I stood too long, because when I stand too long, it seems like all my vertebrae shift around and then I get these problems. So I try to get my stuff done, what I need to do, and then go sit down, because if I don't, I overdo it and I have more issues. And I don't know if you guys suffer from any chronic pain. It's no fun to have more issues. I really want more curry, and I'm going to get some. I'm dripping down my chin. Let's go get some. I'll show you the stuff that I made. See, this is a pot of rice I made. My rice comes out really good. Look how fluffy it is. You know, I would just love to have some of this fluffy rice. It has curry stuff in it too. I should taste it just to see what it tastes like. Delicioso. And here's my pot of curry. See, it's got the carrots, the roasted carrots from last night. And it has a lot of vegetables in it. I want to get some of these vegetables. That should be sufficient. That's what I'm trying to say. Oops, I don't want to put this in here. Put this on the top of this somehow. Hope it don't fall. Okay, yum, yum, yum. Ooh, you can really see it's a pretty color out here in the light. Nummy, nummy, nummy. Bet you it's hotter than Hades, too. Well, it's not too hot. Look at that nice piece of broccoli. Not broccoli, cauliflower. Ooh. Oh, it's hot, 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 hot. Whoa. I didn't make it super spicy because I didn't know. I didn't think I should. Do any of you guys ever eat curry? I would really love to have a piece of butter bread to dip this in, or a roti, or flour tortilla. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. But anyway, that's my story on my back. So I'm kind of a disabled person because of my health issues, and I have some other health issues going on, like I have major depression, post-traumatic stress syndrome. The post-traumatic stress syndrome is from being abused when I was a child. And that's like really hard to deal with because, you know, when you suffer from abuse, I mean, the physical stuff goes away sometimes if you don't get hurt really bad, but it's always the mental stuff that sticks. Hot, hot, hot. Wish I had some raw onions. That would be good too with that. I have some, I just didn't put them out. So, let's see. What else can I tell you about me? A lot of TMI about me tonight, huh? Bet you didn't know I was a preacher. I'm ordained to not through mail order either. I did all my courses and everything. And when I first moved to Reno, I was a marriage minister at a chapel here in Reno, so I would marry people. I was on call though. And I worked security work here because I couldn't handle it. My first job here was at the Pepper Mill. That's a big old casino here. And I was a cleaning lady. I would go from one bathroom from one floor to the next floor and clean all night long. But my back was getting too sore. So I went to the employment agency here and they said, well, why don't you do security work? Because really you don't have to do a whole lot. Maybe walk around, you know, like checking on stuff. But mostly you just sit and watch. I said, oh, well, how do I do that? So I got all signed up and I did that. I did that like, I think 3-4 years. And then I got pregnant. With my Indian man. Me and him got married and all that stuff. And well, I was married like for about 2 years before I got pregnant. Anyway, got pregnant. Doctors all told me you can't get pregnant because your female stuff just ain't no good. And that's a bunch of BS, so don't believe it if they tell you that. Anyway, I got pregnant and thought I was sick. I get sick. I'd have like sick all day long. Whereas looking after it in my security job, I was sick all day long. Felt like I had the flu. I thought, oh my God, what did this idiot do that I was married to? Did he give me some weird disease because he's from another country and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he gave me a disease. He gave me a kid. So I have a 19-year-old. I love him very much. And I'm divorced from the Indian fella. Been divorced a long time. I would say I've been divorced maybe 14 years. I don't know. 14 years, 13 years, something like that. We are still friends. In fact, oh, can't do a mukbang without the Hey! In fact, I'm still friends with him, his family, and I'm even friends with his wife. She clearly knows that our relationship is over. So there's no competition, you know what I mean? So it's all good. Good food on a cold night. I think about Indian food, it's spicy. It gives you a runny nose. Now see, if I was still married to my Indian guy, he would say, you don't drink milk and eat meat. Because he says it'll make you sick, but don't make me sick. Anyway, cheers again. Very good dinner. I would say so myself. Compliments to the chef. Good chef. Okay, guys. I'm glad you joined me for my Thursday mukbang and TMI about me. So now you know a little bit more about Ghetto Mama. Okay, so if you don't know, I have another channel, Leslie Saint, so jump on over to that and check me out there. I have a lot of different videos about a lot of different stuff, and yeah, I'm kind of interesting, or I've been told that. Anyway, my little doggies want to say bye. Say bye, Tippy. Cookie, say bye. Say bye. Those are my heart, besides my granddaughter. Okay, gangsters, I will catch you next video.